This great man alone was the one that spearheaded the movement and popularized Juneteenth, especially here in Houston, Texas. His name is Rev C Anderson Davis. C. Anderson Davis was able to assemble the major blues artists of that time, got them to perform for free. Reverend Anderson was a man's man. Reverend Anderson knew that a lot of black people, because of economics, were not able to afford tickets to go to, then it was the Astrodome or the Summit or to Cynthia Woods Pavilion. We didn't have that type of money. So he got these major blues artists to perform for free at Miller Outdoors Theater. And he alone popularized the Juneteenth festival and Juneteenth itself. Because during that time when I was able to stumble upon this event, it was in 1976. Me and a couple of my friends, we used to ride to Herman Park all the time on the weekends. It was the summer. So this particular time we were hanging out there kind of late when they started the Blues Festival. I'm up there seeing Coco, Taylor, and all these different people. I was like, man, this is all right. I was excited, went home and told my aunt and everybody else about it. And then from that, I learned about Juneteenth because we black people didn't know anything about Juneteenth. We always know about the 4th of July. So we started, black people in America, we stopped dealing with the 4th of July and we started dealing mainly with Juneteenth. The festival lasted basically the whole month of June, where black people were being educated about Juneteenth. The artists and the performers was only part of it. But it was a great thing then. As I said, they didn't have the no-name blues artists. You had Lightning Hopkins, John Lee Hooker. You had Bobby Rush. There was Albert Collins. I saw B.B. King. I saw the great Muddy Waters, Houston's own Ornette Cobb, Louisiana great Clifton Chenier, and another Houston great, Coco Taylor. And there were many others. And Reverend Anderson, as I said, convinced these people to do a free show. Something I have not seen yet. One of my brothers knew Reverend Anderson, and Reverend Anderson would allow him to say some of his poetry during these festivals. So I'm hanging out with my big brother. I'm a teenager. I was about 14 or 15. I'm hanging out with my brother backstage. For the first couple of years, I'm seeing all the blues performers. Hey, man, it was exciting. Within 1 year, I was backstage, and I noticed I saw a lot of those other peoples back there. When I saw those other people back there, I knew that this was probably going to be the last free blues festivals that we would attend. And I was right. You know, this goes out to all other people, the Hispanics and whoever else out there that want to hold on to your heritage. Don't let these other people get involved. They'll come in saying, oh, we're going to make it great. This should be bigger. You could get millions. You won't get no millions. They will get millions. You'll get a little check, but you won't get what they talking about. So it might as well not even let them in. So if you want to keep your Cinco de Mayo, you better let these people, you better not let these people in, you better keep them out of it. Because they single-handedly destroyed Juneteenth. Juneteenth was popular and it was gaining ground. I think a few years after that, like in 1979 or 80, I went to Tacoma, Washington. And I was talking, oh yeah, we know about it up here too. So it was spreading. Now all of a sudden, there is nothing. No even a hardly mention about Juneteenth until June 19th. No learning phase. Nothing. If we want to bring Juneteenth back, we got to do some heavy planning. And we don't need no help from other folks in this planning because it's for us, it's not for you. Now, if you want to come and enjoy what we're doing, that's okay. But don't come in and try to tell us what we could do to make it better. Because that means it's going to be better for you and it's going to be worse for us. Now, if you want to see it, you have to go to the Superdome or the NRG Stadium. One of these big places where it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to see it. C. Anderson Davis was smart. Although they had the free shows, they had shows later on at night where they performed and it cost you tickets to get in, and they still made money too, in spite of people coming to see them for free. Now that Juneteenth has been so watered down, people don't even know about it anymore. It doesn't come to the mind when June starts to approach. And we can't expect those people to build it up for us. They're going to build up the 4th of July, their day. There's no independence for black people. But these other folks are going to build up their day, and we cannot expect them to do the same for us. That's why I appreciate people like C. Anderson Davis. He knew that these people were not going to roll up their sleeves and help us. It is our job to do for us. And those other people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is undermining us. Juneteenth is only a few days away. So trying to plan something big right now, it takes planning. But we can plan for next year and the up and coming years. We can make Juneteenth great again, but you have to remember, we can make Juneteenth great again. From what C. Anderson Davis accomplished, I put him right up there with the rest of the greats. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, because he single-handedly spearheaded this movement to make black people recognize and know about Juneteenth. And with his leadership skills, he was able, as I said, to assemble all of the blues greats and got them to perform for free. Now, who else can do that? So I really want to wish all the descendants of slaves a happy Juneteenth.